natural disaster is a natural event such as a flood or an earthquake that causes great damage. An earthquake is a sudden, violent shaking of the ground. The cause of an earthquake is when rock underground suddenly breaks. Fun fact, earthquakes involve the powerful movement of rocks in the Earth's crust. We have some breaking news to report. There has been an earthquake in Shaanxi, China. We are now sending out to the scene.
Hi, my name is Raiden, and I'm here in Shaanxi, China, reporting on the earthquake that just hit. There was a 840-kilometer area destroyed in Shaanxi, China. There was 830,000 people killed and injured. This is how they took cover. They found a sturdy piece of furniture so that they do not get hurt or get killed. Now the earthquake has stopped and it is calm, cloudy, and there is a lot of damage here in Shaanxi, China. This is Raiden reporting for KLKR, sending it back to you, Xander, in the studio.
Thank you, Raiden, for that great report. This is Xander for KLKR News.
Hi, my name is Lyndon Wida for KLKR News. A natural event such as flood, earthquake, or hurricane that causes great damage or loss of life. A mobile vortex of violently rotating winds having an appearance of a funnel-shaped cloud. Most tornadoes form from thunderstorms. You need warm air from the Gulf of Mexico and cool air from Canada. We have some breaking news to report. There's a tornado in Howard Lake, Minnesota. We're going to Refugio, who is on the site.
My name is Refugio. This is I'm talking about the tornado that just touched the ground. At Minnesota, Howard Lake, many homes and cars have been destroyed. Animals to the window. People shall go to the basement. Away from window or other glass are cold and plant them cloud up cars are happening. Eat tomatoes and is animals are very dead. This is Refugio reporting for KLR, reporting back to you, Landon, in the studio.
Thank you, Refugio, for that great report. This is Landon for KLKR News.
Hi, my name is Dean Kollick. A natural disaster is an event such as a tsunami that can cause great damage or loss of life. Did you know 80% of tsunamis happen in the Pacific Ocean's Ring of Fire? Also, the worst wave of a tsunami is typically not the strongest. A tsunami is a long, high sea wave caused by an earthquake underwater. A tsunami is formed by an underwater earthquake in the ocean. We have some breaking news to report. A tsunami has just invaded the coast of Japan. We have some reporters live on the scene.
We are here in North Pacific Coast, Japan, reporting on the tsunami that just invaded Japan. It has caused massive damage and flooding. People are scrambling to get their homes rebuilt. 2,500 people are missing and 15,894 people have been declared dead. Right now, the weather here in Japan is super cold. Plants such as trees are killed or ripped apart. Animals got lost or disoriented. Some have even died. This is Mary reporting for KLKR, sending it back to you in the studio, Deegan.
Thank you, Morgan and Mary, for that great report. This is Deegan for KLKR News.
Hi, my name is Hunter, and the disaster is a blizzard. A blizzard is a severe snowstorm with large amounts of snow or blowing snow, and with very little visibility, and also could include flying ice rocks. For a blizzard to form, warm air must rise over cold air. There are different ways that could happen. Winds could pull the cold air toward the equator and bring warm air to the equator too. And when they meet, a kind of precipitation occurs, which causes a blizzard. A blizzard can also form when warm air meets cold air. It creates a cloud which makes snow. We have late-breaking news to report. There has been a blizzard in Howard Lake. To Timmy, live on the scene.
Hi, I am here in Howard Lake reporting on a blizzard that just passed. The damages are death and icy roads. People can get frostbite or hypothermia. The people are taking this natural disaster very seriously. Some people have hypothermia or frostbite. The weather is 10 degrees or lower. It is devastating for the plants and animals. The plants and animals are dying. This is Timmy reporting for KLKR, sending it back to you, Hunter.
Thank you, Timmy, for the great report. This is Hunter for KLKR News.
Hi, my name is Kirsten.
And my name is Tori, and we're talking about natural disasters. A natural disaster is a natural event that causes damage or loss of life, such as flood or hurricane or blizzard. A blizzard is a severe snowstorm with high winds and low visibility. Fun fact, blizzards can last for more than 3 hours.
A blizzard is caused by cold wind from the north and warm air from the south. When they mix, the warm air rises over the cold air and precipitation occurs. Blizzards also occur after snowfall, and high winds cause whiteouts or fallen snow blowing around, making snowdrifts or huge mountains of snow, which decrease visibility.
We have breaking news to report. There is a blizzard in Howard Lake, Minnesota. We have a reporter live on scene.
Hi, my name is Brooke, here in Howard Lake, reporting on the blizzard that just rolled in. It's so cold that frostbite may occur in 5 minutes. It already has knocked over trees in some homes. People cannot drive to work or anywhere. Remember to stay inside and watch out for falling trees. The weather right now is very cold and very windy. I might blow away. Hey, plants and animals are dying because trees are falling. Let's wrap this up. Reporting for KLKR, sending it back to you, Kirsten and Tori.
Thank you, Brooke, for that great report. This is Kirsten.
And Tori for KLKR News.
Hi, my name is Clayton. A blizzard is a natural disaster that is a major adversity event resulting from natural processes of the earth. There was a lot of animals and plants that died from the blizzard. A blizzard is formed by warm air rising above cold air, pushing cold air toward the equator. That conditions are whiteouts and snowdrifts We have some breaking news to report. There is a blizzard in Howard Lake, Minnesota. We have a reporter there on the scene.
Thank you, Clayton, for that great report. This is Blackson for KLKR News. I am here in Howard Lake, Minnesota, reporting on a blizzard that just occurred. The damage caused trees to fall down and shingles to fall off of roofs and some cars that had damage. If caught outdoors, stay hydrated and nourished, and people are helping their neighbors shovel their driveways. The weather right now is snow and wind, and there are a lot of car crashes on the road. The plants are dying, and some animals are taking shelter, and some are dead. This is Blackton reporting for KLKR, sending it back to you, Clayton.
Thank you for the great report, Braxton. This is Clayton signing out of KLKR News.
Hi, my name is Zach Murphy. I'm here in the studio. A natural disaster is an event such as a blizzard or earthquake. A blizzard is a severe snowstorm with high winds and low visibility. To cause a blizzard, wind pulls air toward the equator. To form a blizzard, warm air must rise over cold air. We have some breaking news to report. There is a blizzard in North Pole, Alaska.
Hi, I'm here in North Pole, Alaska, reporting on the blizzard that just hit in North Pole, Alaska. Blizzards can cause car accidents and tree falls. Over 12,000 people have got hypothermia and died, and over 6,000 people have got hypothermia and got very sick. It is very windy and cold and still snowing. Blizzards can kill plants and knock down trees, and animals can get hypothermia and get frostbite. Blizzard is one of the most deadliest natural disasters. This is Brady McCarthy reporting from KLKR News, sending it back to you, Zach.
Thank you for that great report, Braden. This is Zach in the studio for KLKR News.
Hi, I'm Holly Eberhard on the KLKR News with a natural disaster report. What is a natural disaster? A natural disaster is a storm or fire that causes damage. Some examples are blizzards, floods, and wildfires. We have breaking news. A wildfire just struck Paradise, California. Here is a long fact. Once at a wildfire in Arizona, 3 firefighters saved a black bear cub from burning. They helped him recover and named him Smokey, and now he says only you can prevent forest fires. Now let's go live on the scene with Lydia Ford and Haley Rano.
Hi, my name is Lydia. Hi, my name is Haley. We are here in California Paradise. A wildfire started in a forest and has spread to a building. The building was burnt down. California had 500 square miles and 20,000 people had to leave their homes. Hot, humid, dry. The fire is not over yet. Sometimes it takes hours to put out. Fun fact, 8,527 wildfires have hit California. A lot of plants and animals flooded or died because of this. And did you know that wildfires happen in April, May, and in springtime? This is Lydia and Haley reporting for KLKR News. Send it back to you, Holly, in the studio.
Thank you for that great report, Haley and Lydia. This is Holly Eberhard on the KLKR News.
Hi, my name is Matthew.
Hi, my name is Rylan.
A natural disaster is a natural event that causes great damage or death.
A definition of a flood is when water overflows or keeps rising.
A flood occurs when water overflows or when lots of snow melts.
Floods cause loss of life, damage to property, destruction of crops.
Floods can happen in almost all 50 states of the U.S.
Floods are overland floods. They can take place in almost any month.
Floods have happened in Texas and around the Gulf of Mexico.
We have breaking news. There is a flood in Lakeview, Minnesota. We have Cooper reporting live.
I'm here in Lakeville, Minnesota, reporting live on the flood that just came in.
People have died or been seriously injured by this flood. They've even lost their homes. People are helping out all around town to lessen the damage of the flood. Right now it is very cold and windy because of this flood. Many plants and animals have died, lost their homes, or been seriously injured. Fun fact, flash flood can happen in all 50 states of the U.S. This is Cooper reporting for KLKR, sending it back to you, Rylan and Matthew in the studio.
Thank you, Cooper, for that great report. This is Matthew and Rylan reporting for KLKR News.
Hi, my name is Ava Mochinsky. A natural disaster is a natural event, such as a flood, earthquake, that causes great damage or loss of life. The definition of a flood is an overflowing of a large amount of water beyond its normal amount, confined especially over what is normally dry land. Flooding occurs most commonly from a heavy rainfall. A flood forms by rivers or streams overflowing their banks or inundates land that's normally dry. An interesting fact about a flood is a flood or flash flood can happen in all 50 states. We have some breaking news to report. There is a flood in Indiana.
I'm here in Indiana reporting on a flood that just occurred. There was a lot of damage done, such as houses and buildings destroyed. People have lost their houses and jobs. People had to evacuate their houses immediately. It is still going on, and it is very wet, and the rain continues to fall. It wiped out almost all the plants and a lot of the animals in the area too. It killed 100 people and injured 954 people. This is Carly reporting for KLKR News. We're sending it back to you, Ava.
Thank you, Carly, for that great report. This is Ava from KLKR News.
Hi, my name is Rafe Peterson reporting from KLKR Studio. What is a natural disaster? A natural event that causes life loss or death. What is the definition of a hurricane? A hurricane is a tropical windstorm. What causes a hurricane? Water vapor evaporating from the ocean. How does a hurricane form and where does it form? It forms near the equator and over a warm ocean. We have some breaking news to report. There was a hurricane in Miami, Florida. We have Ryan on the scenes.
Hi, I am here in Miami, Florida, reporting on the hurricane that is happening right now. Damage is down power lines, destroyed homes, and debris is everywhere. People are affected greatly, and they are taking it pretty seriously. They are dealing with it by trying to clean up. Some have left the state to stay safe. The hurricanes are still going on, and there are still 150-mile winds. A lot of pets and farm animals are stranded, and most trees are ripped up. Fun fact, on September 2nd, 2017, Hurricane Harvey hit Texas and lots of bridges collapsed. This is Ryan Cardinal reporting for KLKR. Sending it back to you, Rafe Peterson in the studio.
Thank you, Ryan, for that great report. This is Rafe from KLKR News.
Hi, my name is Hugo Eberhard. A natural disaster is an event in nature that is disastrous. A natural disaster such as a tornado can have winds up to 300 miles per hour and can hurl cars up to 1,000 feet. A tornado is caused by high winds and unusually strong thunderstorms. A tornado forms by hot and humid winds meeting with cold and dry winds. We have some breaking news. A tornado just touched down in Elmo City, Oklahoma.
Thank you, Hugo, for that great report. This is Faith Homers for KLKR News. I am here in Elmore City, Oklahoma, reporting on the tornado scene that just touched down. A tornado can hurt plants, people, and animals. People can lose homes and loved ones, so tell your family to hurry and get down to their basement. The tornado will stop around a half an hour from now. It is raining, hailing, and super cold. The tornado can tear down trees and kill the flowers. Also, a tornado can kill or seriously injure animals. Here is a fun fact for you. Water spouts are water tornadoes and water fire whirls are fire tornadoes. This is Faith Holmers reporting for KLKR News.
Thank you, Faith, for that great report. This is Hugo Ephard for KLKR News.
Hi, my name is Jacob. What is a natural disaster? A natural disaster is a tornado, blizzard. Tornadoes are caused by heat and cold come together. The way a tornado forms is that heat and cold come together and form instability. That's how a tornado forms. If a tornado goes over water, it causes a water spout. We have some breaking news to report. There is a tornado in Monticello.
Hi, my name is Aiden. I'm here in Monticello, reporting on the tornado that just hit Monticello. The damages that it caused is house destruction, animal loss, and people lost. People have lost homes, missing pets, lost jobs, and are in their basements. The weather after a tornado is sunny and cooler. Animals would be lost and plants are wrecked. Here are two fun facts about the tornado. The tornado speed is up to 480 kilometers per hour. The tornado's cross distance is over 150 kilometers. This is Aiden reporting for KLKR, sending it back to you, Jacob, in the studios.
Thank you, Aiden, for that great report. This is Jacob for KLKR News.
Hi, my name is Elijah Klatt. A natural disaster is a natural event such as a flood, earthquake, or hurricane that causes great damage or loss. A definition of a tsunami is a long wave that causes great damage. A tsunami is caused by an underwater landslide or an earthquake. A tsunami forms by an abrupt movement on the ocean floor such as an underwater landslide or earthquake. We have some breaking news. A tsunami just hit in North Pacific Coast, Japan. We have Michael live on the scene, sending it to you.
I am here in North Pacific Coast, Japan, reporting on the tsunami that just occurred. A tsunami destroys buildings, homes, and lives. Some people lose their homes, some lose their lives, and they are cleaning and rebuilding homes. They will go to higher ground to protect themselves. Right now, people are recovering from this big hit. It destroyed many homes of animals and killed some animals. One fun fact is that this is the second biggest tsunami that has occurred. This is Michael reporting for KLKR, sending it back to you, Elijah, in the studio.
Thank you, Michael, for that great report. This is Elijah for KLKR News.
Hi, my name is Nicholas Mikash. I am here to say a natural disaster is a natural event such as a flood, hurricane, or tsunami that causes great damage and loss of life. A tsunami is a bunch of displaced waves. Tsunamis can be caused when there is disruption in the ocean and displaced waves. Did you know that there was once a tsunami in Sumatra, Indonesia that killed 230,000 people and caused $10 billion in damages? Tsunamis form when displaced waves attempt to find a stable position. We have breaking news. Ben Schmidt is in the aftermath of a recent tsunami in Miami, Florida.
Hi, I am Ben Schmidt. I am here in Florida, Miami, reporting on the tsunami that just hit. A tsunami attacks coastlines, causing bad damage and loss of life. A tsunami causes death of insects, animals, and humans. The sun is out, the tsunami is over, but the flooded areas are still at the same water level. This is Ben Schmidt reporting for KLKR, sending it back to you, Nick, in the studio.
Thank you for that great report, Ben. This is it for me, signing off for KLKR News.
Hi, my name is Kyla Zilmer. A natural disaster such as a hurricane or earthquake can occur losses of lives. A blizzard is a severe snowstorm such as high winds and low visibility. A blizzard causes when cold air is pulled towards the equator from poles and brings warm air towards the equator. A blizzard forms when cold air meets warm air from the poles. We have some late breaking news. There is a blizzard in Washington, D.C.
Hi, my name is Chloe. I am here in Seattle in Washington, D.C., reporting on the blizzard that just hit Washington, D.C. The blizzard is getting worse. I suggest staying inside. It is below zero. The blizzard has made people get in a lot of car crashes, and it has caused a lot of people to get locked in their own homes because of the ice. Since the power went out, people cannot call for help. Stay inside. Do not let your kids out. It is so cold out here. It is -30 and it's still snowing out. The animals that were ready for the blizzard are most likely to be safe. This is Chloe reporting for KLKR News, sending it back to you, Kyla Zilmer, in the studio.
Thank you, Chloe Major, for that great report. This is Kyla Zilmer for KLKR News.
Hi, my name is Logan Deers.
And my name is Andrew Ginnicksman.
A natural disaster is a natural event as a flood, earthquake, or hurricane that causes great damage or loss of life.
A severe snowstorm with high winds and low visibility, and the winds can get up to 35 miles per hour and visibility of less than 1/4 mile for more than 3 hours.
Cold air is needed to make snow. Moisture is needed to form clouds and precipitation. Warm rising air is also needed to form clouds and precipitation.
For a blizzard to form, warm air must rise over cold air.
We have some breaking news to report. There was a blizzard somewhere in Alaska. Wait, Andrew, where's the blizzard?
It's in Juneau, Alaska.
Oh, we have some breaking news to report. There was a blizzard in Juneau, Alaska, and we have Cody live on the scene.
Hi, my name is Cody. I am here in Juneau, Alaska, where a blizzard just happened. It is very cold outside and it is 20 below, and people are having car troubles because of the 10 feet of snow, and 100 cars are in the ditch. Some rolled, some just slid. Not much visibility. 20 people hurt, 10 people killed. Still snowing. We are expecting 10 more feet. I expect a lot more accidents. The animals are burrowing down. You can barely see the roads. Injuries back to you, Andrew and Logan.
Thank you, Cody, for that great report. This is Andrew
and Logan
for KLKR News.
Hi, my name is Devin, reporting live in KLKR. A natural disaster is a disaster that is capable of doing tons of damage to the environment. In this case, a blizzard is a massive snowstorm that can cause great damage. It can even freeze metal. For a blizzard to form, warm air must rise over cold air. There are a few ways this can happen, but for the sake of time, I won't list them. It appears as if we have someone live at the scene. Handing it over to Hunter, live at the scene.
I'm here in Brooklyn, Maine, reporting on the blizzard that just hit. The damages that a blizzard causes are whiteouts, hypothermia, and many others. The safety precautions most people take are staying inside, stocking up on food, because you'll never know how long the blizzard lasts. It affects plants by freezing them, and trees are blown over because of the high winds. Metal is often frozen together because of the low temperature. That does it for me. Back to Devin in KLKR Studio.
Thank you, Hunter, for that amazing report on the blizzard. This is Devin, signing out.
Hi, my name is Annie. A natural disaster is a natural event such as a flood, earthquake, or a hurricane that causes great damage, loss of life. A wildfire is a large, destructive fire that spreads quickly over woodland or brush. Humans can cause a wildfire by campfires left unattended, the burning of debris, negatively described cigarettes, and natural effects and arson. Cigarettes are one way humans can cause fires. Sometimes humans occur naturally, neglected by heat from the sun or lightning struck. Can be some breaking news. There is a wildfire in LA, California.
Thank you, Annie, for that great report. This is Olivia for KLKR News. I am here in LA reporting on the wildfire that just hit LA, California.
This wildfire burned hundreds of houses in 3 hours. The climate affects people because it is increasing the frequency and severity of wildfires due to increased warming. The wildfire is still going on. So wildfire is killing plants, so that means that many animals do not have homes, so most likely they're not living. This is Olivia reporting for KLKR. Now back to Annie in the studio.
Thanks, Olivia, for the great report in KLKR.
Hi, my name is Carissa.
And my name is Erica.
A natural disaster is a natural event that causes great damage or loss of life. A definition of a wildfire is a large destructive fire that spreads quickly over woodland or brush. What causes a wildfire can be a lightning strike or something as simple as human carelessness.
Wildfires form by ignited heat from the sun or a lightning strike. However, the majority of wildfires are the results of humans' carelessness. Causes including arson, campfires, discarding lit cigarettes, not burning debris properly, playing with matches of fireworks. We have some late-breaking news. There was a wildfire in LA, California.
I am here in LA, California, reporting on the wildfire that just happened. The wildfire created food shortages and loss of life. People were affected by the wildfire because they got sick from the smoke. The weather is dry and the natural disaster is over. The wildfire affected the wildlife because it killed plants and some animals. This is Colton reporting for KLKR, sending it back to you, Erica and Carissa.
Thank you, Colton, for that great report. This is Erica
and Carissa for KLKR News.
Hi, my name is Caitlin Sharper.
And I'm Bethany Zeidler.
We have some interesting facts for you. A natural disaster is when something causes great damage or loss of life. My definition of a flood is when tons of water rolls in and destroys homes, lives, and plants. The season when most floods happen is spring and summer.
Floods are mostly caused by heavy rainfall. A flood forms when water overflows onto land. It can cause great damage and loss of life.
We have some late-breaking news to report. There was a flood in the Mississippi River. We have Sabrina live on the scene. Let's go there now.
I'm in Minnesota reporting on a flood river that just happened an hour ago. The damages are the houses and animals got swept away. People are affected by the flood because loss of people and food. The weather is still wet and rainy. Back to you, Carissa and Bethany.
Thank you, Sabrina, for that outstanding report. This is Caitlin and Bethany for KLKR News.
Hi, my name is Nolan Murphy.
Hi, my name is Shepard M. Holtz.
A natural disaster is an event such as floods, earthquakes, or tornado that causes great damage or loss of life. A tornado is rapidly rotating column of air that's in contact and both surface the earth clouds.
Tornadoes form in usually violent thunderstorms where there is sufficient instability and and wind sphere present in the lower atmosphere. Instability refers to usually warm and humid conditions in the lower atmosphere and possibly cooler than usual conditions in the upper atmosphere. Most tornadoes form from thunderstorms. You need warm, moist air from the Gulf of Mexico, and you need cool, dry air from Canada.
We have some breaking news to report. There was a tornado in Howard Lake, Minnesota. RJ is hello? In Howard Lake to report live on this issue.
I am here in Howard Lake, Minnesota, reporting on a tornado that just touched down at HLWW Middle School. The most violent tornado in the capital of the tremendous destruction with winds up to 300 miles per hour. They can destroy large buildings, upper roofs, trees, and hurl vehicles hundreds of yards. Damage paths can be expect of 1 mile wide to 50 miles long. Tornadoes affect people in great ways. A tornado usually ends up with massive destruction to homes, properties. Infrastructure can cause many deaths as well. Each year, about 60 people are killed by tornadoes, most from airborne debris. The great people of Howard Lake have been working together to get the dirt all cleaned up. At the HLWW Middle School, the best shelter from tornadoes in a basement or storm shelter. If neither one is available, go to an inside room without windows on the lowest level of your building. Cover yourself with something such as pillows, a mattress, or blankets. Place as many walls between you as the outside is possible. The weather is now sunny and perfect with no breeze. The tornado is over in just 5 minutes. The plants of animals very affected by tornado. We will have lots of trees down, the crop destruction. This is RJ reporting from KLKR News, sending it back to you, Shepard and Nolan in the studio.
Thank you, RJ, for that great report. This is Shepard M. Holtz reporting live from KLKR News.
Hi, my name is Cameron Stephen. A natural disaster is a natural cause that can destroy nature or take a life. The definition of my natural disaster, is a big wave that can wash out cities and even human life. What causes my natural disaster? Well, in the middle of the ocean and at the bottom of it too. The ground shifts so it breaks, and the other half moves up, which moves a little wave, and as it goes, it gets bigger and bigger until it gets to ground. Wait, we have some breaking news. A tsunami just hit Lydia Bay.
Alaska reporting on the tsunami that just happened. The damages are flooding, property damages such as house damage, destroyed buildings. There has been also a loss of life too. When you happen to be in a tsunami, always get to higher ground. The weather during and after a tsunami is usually warm and hot, and right now it is warm out. Some of the animals and plants drowned in the tsunami. Well, that's all I have for this report. This is Waverly reporting for KLKR News. Sending it back to you, Cameron, in the studio.
About 80% of tsunamis happen in the Earth's ring of fire. Tsunamis travel about the same speed as a jet. Tsunami in Japanese means harbor wave. It is better to go on a floating device than swim with the wave instead. If there was an infinity ocean, the wave would never lose energy. Thank you, Layla, for that great report.
Hi, I'm Carson.
Hi, I'm Mitchell.
A natural disaster is a natural event that causes a lot of damage. A tsunami is a very big wave as tall as 9 meters, which is 30 feet. These are some fun facts about tsunamis. Scientists can tell where a tsunami hits anywhere in the world.
Tsunamis are caused by abrupt movements on the ocean's floor. A tsunami forms by undersea earthquakes, which typically form at Earth's tectonic plates, which cause the water above to be moved up or down. Hawaii is always at great risk for a tsunami. They get about one per year and a severe one every 7 years.
We have some breaking news to report. There was a tsunami that just hit in Tokyo, Japan.
Hey, Jesse here. I'm in Tokyo, Japan, reporting the massive tsunami that just hit. It's destroyed several buildings and vehicles. Many people have evacuated, but some are still here. It's very wet and rainy, and many plants have been destroyed. It's also destroyed many plants and animals. This is Jesse reporting for KLKR News now. Back to Carson and Mitchell in the studio.
Thank you, Jesse, for that great report. This is Mitchell and Carson for KLKR News.
This is a natural disaster. Is a thing that makes our lives horrible because it destroys our homes, trees, plants, and animals. It also kills by the water. Some of these might not survive.
Estoy aquí en Los Ángeles, California, informando sobre el tsunami que acaba de ocurrir. Un tsunami puede derribar casas y cualquier cosa material que se interponga en su camino. Las personas que se pueden yendo a un refugio y tener comida enlatada suficiente para pasar el tsunami. La vida de las personas en estos momentos es muy difícil porque no saben cómo quedaron sus casas. Y pasamos con Beatriz.
For the great report, Jody, this is for KLKR News.
Yep. That'll do it. Okay.
Hi, my name is Dylan. A natural disaster is a major event resulting from natural process of the earth and can seriously hurt or kill people, destroy houses and animal habitat. A tsunami is a long, high sea wave caused by an earthquake, landslide, or other disturbance in the water. A tsunami is caused by a series of waves generated in an ocean or other body of water by a disturbance such as earthquakes, landslides, volcanic eruptions, or meteor impact. Undersea earthquakes, which are typically at boundaries between Earth's tectoplates, cause the water above to move up or down. We have some breaking news to report. There is a tsunami in Sumatra, Indonesia. Now to you, Lane and Shane.
Thank you, Dylan, for that report. I am here in Sumatra, Indonesia, reporting on the tsunami that is still happening. A tsunami destroys buildings, habitats, rips out trees, and drowns plants. A tsunami affects people by making them have to clean up rubble, wait for it to dry out before we can rebuild, which makes people homeless. The damage that is caused is there's lots of mud, rubble, washouts, buildings destroyed, and cars swept away. To you, Shane.
They will wait for the water to dry up, then they will clean up. They went to high ground. It was very cold and windy, and the tsunami is still happening. This natural disaster uproots trees and destroys animals' homes. Now here are some fun facts. The biggest tsunami in the world is in Tulia Bay, 1958. This is Shane reporting for KLKR, sending it back to you, Dylan, in the studio.
Thank you, Lane and Shane, for that great report. This is Dylan for KLKR News.
Hi, my name is Eldon, and we have some late-breaking news. There was a blizzard in Denver, Colorado. A natural disaster is a major adverse event result from a natural process of Earth. The definition of a blizzard is a severe snowstorm with high winds and low visibility. A blizzard can cause damage people's houses and cause humans to die. A blizzard caused by warm and air rising over cold air. The animal cannot get food. People cannot get out of their houses. Some have really bad frostbite.
Hi, my name is Aaron. We are here in Denver covering the blizzard that just happened. A blizzard forms when high winds mixed with heavy snow. There is over 3 feet of snow. It is still snowing now. Animals can't get food. Some people have frostbite. School has been canceled. People can't leave their houses. Power lines have collapsed from so much snow. Visibility is really poor.
Hi, my name is Owen with KLKR News. We have some late-breaking news. I am here in the scene of Denver, Colorado, reporting on the blizzard that just happened. A blizzard occurs when there is heavy snow with really high winds. A blizzard is considered a natural disaster. It can cause great damage by taking a person's life or frostbiting one's skin. Winds pull cold air toward the equator. Here in Denver, many people have their cars banked in over 3 feet of snow. Some got really bad frostbite. Other people could not get out of their houses. The animals that live outdoors not be able to survive because they can't get food or shelter. It is still snowing heavily now. This is Owen reporting from KLKR, sending it back to you out in the studio.
Thank you for Owen and Aaron for the great report. This is Eldon for KLKR News.
Hi, my name is Jose Gil. A natural disaster such an event as a flood, earthquake, or a hurricane that causes great damage or life loss. A natural disaster forms with cold air and snow. A blizzard can shut down roads and cause car crashes. It can affect people because then they have to rebuild, and it can cost lots to rebuild the town. We have some breaking news in New York. Let's go live on the scene with Ava Fiki.
Hi, my name is Ava Fiki, and I am here in New York reporting on the blizzard that is going on right now. The damages are trees are down and homes are snowed in. Over 30 roads are shut down and people have no power. The weather is below 5 and the blizzard is hopefully coming to an end. Plants are all covered in snow and the animals are looking for a new home. This is Ava Fiki reporting for KLKR News, sending it back to you, Jose, in the studio.
Thank you for that great report, Ava. This is it for KLKR.
Hi, my name is Carly Smith. A natural disaster is something that can cause damage or make people lose lives. A blizzard is an extremely cold, and people can have a chance of getting hypothermia when they're outside. A blizzard is caused by warm air over cold air. We have breaking news. There was a blizzard in Lester Prairie, Minnesota.
Hi, I am here in Lester Prairie, Minnesota, reporting on the blizzard that just happened and damaged cars and houses. It can injure people and kill them. 11 people died and 12 people got injured. The weather is still windy and very cold. This is Olivia Hoyland reporting from KLKR, sending it back to you, Carly.
Thank you, Olivia Hoyland. This is Carly Smith reporting from KLKR News.
A natural disaster is a major adverse event
relating from natural processes of the earth. A blizzard is snow coming down fast in low temperatures. Warm air must cover cold air and wind pulls cold air to the equator from the pole and brings warm air from the pole to the equator. In Minnesota, we got up to 40 to 50 inches. We have breaking news to report. There is a blizzard in Howard Lake, Minnesota. We have a reporter on the scene. Let's go there now.
I am here in Howard Lake, Minnesota, reporting on the blizzard that just happened. The potential damages that could happen are the power lines knocking down, which could lead to forest fires. If you want to stay safe, grab some canned food and stay downstairs. Do not go upstairs after that. The roof could potentially crash from snow and ice buildup. The weather is in terrible conditions. The plants are going to end up dying, and majority of the animals will die. This is our reporting for KLKR News. Sending it back to you, Lexi, in the studio.
Thank you, Ari, for that great report. This is Lexi for KLKR News.
Hi, my name is Jordan. Good here with
Sophia Melton.
A natural disaster is
when the world makes a weird reaction.
The disaster that happened is a wildfire.
What causes a wildfire is dry grass in a forest and lightning wind hits it.
How does a natural disaster form?
Wind hits dry grass and then lightning strikes it, then it forms into a wildfire.
Did you know the California was the biggest wildfire?
We have some breaking news to report. There was a wildfire in California.
We are sending it out to you, Rain, in California.
I'm here in California reporting on the car fire that just happened. Some of the damages are 229,651 acres that were in the fire, 1,677 structures were burned, 1,077 homes got burned, and lastly 277 people died during the wildfire. Now the fire is over, but the cost for the damages is over $1,659 billion. A fun fact is the car fire is the 7th largest fire. This is a rain for KLKR News. Sending it back to you, Sophia and Jordan.
Thank you, Rain, for that great report.
Hi, my name is Haley Guzman-Mork. A natural disaster is where a major event caused by the natural process of the earth. The definition of a flood is an overflowing of a large amount of water beyond its normal conflicts, especially over what is normally dry land. Flooding occurs mostly from heavy rainfall. We have some breaking news to report. There has been a flood in Cincinnati, Ohio.
My name is Emma, and I am here in Cincinnati, Ohio, reporting on the Ohio River flood. The water made gas tanks explode, and there were fires. I can't see that. It erupted. 385 people died, and it's very wet outside. The flooding has stopped, but it's still flooded. Animals' homes have been destroyed. This is Emma reporting for KLKR News. Back to you, best friend Haley.
Thank you, Emma, for that amazing report. This is Haley for KLKR News.
Hi, my name is Jackson Reber, and
my name is Kel Vetch.
A natural disaster is a natural event that causes damage to buildings, roads, trees, and a loss of life. The cause of hurricanes is the water vapor energy, which is evaporating from the ocean. Water vapor is the fuel for the hurricanes because it releases the latent heat of condensation. When it condenses to form clouds and rain warming the surrounding air.
A hurricane is formed near hot water by the earth. Hurricane from June to November. In the fall over water, hurricanes come near the U.S. coast and or continents when natural disaster takes place. The weather is windy and stormy.
Thank you, Jackson and Caleb, for that good report. I'm here in Wilmington, North Carolina, reporting on the Hurricane Florence that just started. The damages are people's houses and buildings flooded or got destroyed. People are affected by hurricanes cause it might cost a life. Right now, 12,000 people are out of power, and the wind is blowing 110 miles per hour to 130 miles per hour. The hurricane is over now, and the animals and plants are affected by the habitat is ruined, and some are dead. This is Tegan Miller reporting for KLKR.
Thanks, Tegan. That does it for us at KLKR News.
Hi, my name is Elena Cook. A natural disaster is an event that causes great damage or loss of life. A storm with a violent wind and a particular tropical cyclone in the Caribbean.
Hi, my name is Maddie Graczyk. A hurricane is caused by a lot of movement from the earth, such as bad shakes or high winds. A hurricane forms near the equator over really warm waters. We have some breaking news to report. There has been a hurricane in Tallahassee, Florida.
Hi, my name is Abriana Munoz. I am here in Tallahassee, Florida, reporting on the hurricane that just killed over 45 people. A hurricane can cause loss of life, house and plant damage, and floods. When people's houses and plants are hit by hurricanes and are damaged, they have to rebuild and replant. People deal with damage by using insurance if they have it. This is Abriana Munoz reporting for KLKR, sending it back to you and to you, Maddie and Elena, back in the studio.
Thank you, Aubrey Munoz, for that great report. That does it for KLKR.
Hi, my name is Tommy. Do you know what a natural disaster is? If you do, good for you, but if you don't, here's what it is. A natural disaster is a disaster where death, injury, or destruction happens. There is a report that there's a tornado. Let's go to the reporter Nevaeh and Cade on the scene.
Hi, my name is Nevaeh. I'm here in Waverly, Minnesota, reporting on the tornado that just came down 2 hours ago. But right now is very windy and stormy.
Hi, my name is Kate Christopherson. The damages a tornado can cause is death. Also, it can rip up the ground, so the area cannot have many animals eating the same place at once.
This is Nevaeh and Kate reporting for KLKR. Now back to you, Tommy, in the studio.
Thanks for that report. This is KLKR signing out.
Hi, my name is Carlos Reyes. A natural disaster is a major adverse event. The definition of A disaster is a long sea wave caused by an earthquake. A tsunami is formed by an earthquake underwater by the water getting really warm and the bottom of the sea begins to break. That's how a tsunami forms. There is some breaking news. There's a tsunami in Tokyo, Japan.
I am here at the Tokyo, Japan, reporting for the tsunami that just hit. Houses down, power lines are wiped out. Towns and U.S. money damage is $390 billion. Half of a million people are made homeless. Wave heights were 128 feet or 39 meters. This is Logan reporting for KLKR News. Now back to Carlos in the studio.
Thanks, Logan. That does it for us, KLKR News.
Hi, my name is Zachary Moffett. A natural disaster is a major event resulting from natural produces. What is a tsunami? It is a series of waves that destroys many houses in its way. What causes a tsunami? An earthquake underwater which causes a sound wave, and that is a tsunami. How does a tsunami form? Like I said before, it is a sound wave that causes a tsunami.
Hi, I am Corey Brown here at KLKR News. A tsunami is a warm tidal. Tsunamis are warm tidal waves that are warm and combine into a tsunami. They can destroy hundreds of buildings at once. If you see one, get to a high area and fast. Breaking news. Here is Jesus.
I'm here in Honolulu, Hawaii, reporting on the tsunami that just happened. The damages the tsunami caused are over 250,000 deaths and 205,536 buildings and homes were destroyed. Thankfully, it ended the same day it started. The tsunami affected the animals because the sediment that settled into the pre-existing creeks and lagoons made them shallower. This is Jesus Gutierrez reporting back for KLKR, sending it back to you, Zach and Corey.
Thank you, Jesus, for that great report. This is Zach and
Corey for
KLKR News.
Hi, my name is Savannah. A natural disaster is an event that can cause death and destruction. A definition of a tsunami is a big wave that can damage a city. Tsunamis are caused by the displaced water, which acts under the influence of gravity. We have some breaking news. A tsunami has hit and Janelle is live on the scene.
I am here in California, LA, reporting on the tsunami that just hit California, LA. The tsunami, it injured many people and knocked out many buildings. The tsunami affected many people by injuring them and affecting animals' habitat. The tsunami has stopped and the city is full of ocean water. Many plants and animals died. This is Janelle reporting for KLKR, sending it back to you, Savannah.
Thanks, Janelle. That does it for us, KLKR News.
Hi, my name is Emma. This is what is a natural disaster? A natural disaster is an event that can cause damage to buildings, trees, and animals. Habitats and even loss of lives. We have some breaking news to report. We have a tsunami in Tokyo, Japan. A tsunami is caused by an underwater earthquake. This earthquake causes a huge wave to rise out of the ocean and come ashore. We have a reporter in Japan, in Tokyo. Over to Erin.
I'm here in Tokyo, Japan, reporting on the devastating tsunami that just hit Tokyo, Japan. What damages do the tsunami cause? It makes many homes flooded, animals in power outage, loss of lives, habitats destroyed, and no food or water. How are people dealing with the damage, and are they taking precautions? People are taking many precautions by staying indoors and listening for updates on the radio. This is Erin reporting for KLKR News. Now back to Emma in the studio.
Thanks, Erin. That does it for us on KLKR News.
Hi, my name is Charlie. A natural disaster is an event such as a flood, earthquake, or a hurricane that causes great damage or loss of life. A natural disaster forms with cold air and snow. A blizzard causes roads to shut down and car crashes. A natural disaster is in the winter. A blizzard has high winds and very cold temperatures. It affects both people and animals. We have some late-breaking news. We have a blizzard in Howard Lake, Minnesota. We have Cage live on the scene. Let's go there now.
Hi, my name is Cage, reporting for KLKR. I am in Howard Lake, and we have a major blizzard going on. We are calling it the Halloween blizzard of 1991. Many major roads are closed. The airport was closed. We have many power outages in rural Minnesota. We are asking people to stay home and off the roads. The weather is cold, snow and windy. And it is still snowing out. The plants are affected because it is cold and the snow, and some animals are affected by it because if the animals did not collect enough food for winter, they would starve. This is Cage for KLKR. Back to you, Charlie, in the studio.
Thank you, Cage, for that great report. This is Charlie for KLKR News.
Hi, my name is Joel Jertson. A natural disaster is a disaster that causes great damage on life. My natural disaster is a wildfire. A wildfire is a fire that burns houses, trees, and sometimes people. A wildfire forms by the sun being too hot, like over 100 degrees, or a lightning strike. We have some breaking news. There is a wildfire in Duluth, Minnesota. We have Mary Fleischman on the scene.
I am here in Duluth, Minnesota, reporting on the wildfire that just happened. It destroyed buildings, trees, etc. 1/3 of Duluth is homeless and many have already left. 25 are hurt and nobody is dead. It's windy and humid, and there's sparks fly around everywhere. There are hurt, dead, dying, and homeless animals. There's miles of burned land/plants. There are about $5,000 in damage. This is Mary Fleischman for KLKR News.
Thank you, Mary, for that great report. This is Joel for KLKR News.
Hi, my name is McKenna. Natural disaster is a natural event such as a flood, earthquake, or a hurricane that causes great damage or loss of life. A flood is an overflowing of a large amount of water beyond its normal confines, especially over what is normally dry land. A flood is caused by most commonly from heavy rainfall when natural water sources do not have the capacity to carry excess water. A flood forms when there is lots of rain in a short period of time. We have some breaking news to report. There was a flood in Dallas, Texas.
This is Ramsey Greeter for KLKR News. I am here in Dallas, Texas, reporting on a flood that just occurred. The damages are buildings are destroyed, families are separated, people are affected by their houses are flooded with water, so they're having to move. The roots are suffocating and died. Animals can choke on water and die. This is Ramsey Greeter reporting for KLKR Sending it back to you, McKenna, in the studio.
Thank you, Ramsey, for that great report. This is McKenna for KLKR News.